welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna... Oh, I need to put my love sub count back up. So, this is like 2 stream series. But this doesn't have multiple parts really. But this is day 5, I think, of live streaming every day until I hit 1,000 subscribers. We're 76 subscribers away. I only made 10 of these things, so hopefully I don't get more than 10 subs. I'm just gonna adjust my camera angle a little. Oh, you can't see the live sub count. Okay, so, I don't know. But every subscriber that I get will, I will have to do 1 turn on this cube. And I think Boba Cubes already liked the stream, so thanks to Boba Cubes for liking the stream. And I'm just going to be solving some 2x2 in between. And that was a good solve, but a +2. 2.1 plus 2. $2.79. Oh, we just did get another subscriber. I don't really know what it said. There was like O and A. Yeah. So thanks to whoever just subscribed. So that means 1 turn on this cube. I'm going to do a U prime. So that way I can insert this piece. And then insert that one. And then these 2. Speedy Boy says, why? Nice. And Boba Cube says, yes, I like the stream. Yeah, thanks. Oh, Speedy Boy says, yo. Welcome to the stream, Speedy Boy. Snap. 5.17. $4.25. $3.98. I almost +2'd it. And thanks to whoever just liked the stream. And I'm pretty sure I mis-scrambled this. And it was the DNF anyway, because I stopped the timer early. And thanks to whoever just liked the stream. Now we're at 3 likes. $2.46. It's pretty good. But it's not pretty good, it's very good. $2.79. And thanks to whoever just subscribed. So now that means 1 more turn on the cube. So this is the 2nd turn, and oh, I was gonna do something with these where like it's how many subs I have left until 1,000. So we got 1 subscriber, and now we just got another. It's a great day for great ideas, says Sup Andy, I'm back. Welcome to the stream. And I remember you from some previous streams. And thanks to whoever liked the stream. So for that sub, the turn that I'm gonna do is D prime. And we just lost a sub. And thanks to whoever liked the stream. Hopefully that person resubs, but for now I'm gonna undo the D prime. Kenny says hi, welcome to the stream, Kenny. And I guess that means I'll have to put the 75 back. But hopefully I'll be able to get rid of the 75 later. 3.72. BubbaCube says if someone unsubbed, you will undo the turn. Yeah, because then I would do turns, and then if somebody unsubscribed, then it would be like doing the turn if nobody subscribed. So 4.34. It's a great day for great ideas, says no, somebody subscribed. Yeah, we need another subscriber to replace that turn. $2.52. And $3.26. And I almost plus 2 to 4.06. And oh, skip, but it was a bad solve still. And we did just get a new subscriber, so that means I'm gonna do D Prime, and now we're only 74 subscribers away. Also, on my computer, I see like the quality looks really low. I don't know why it's doing that, but if any one of you are watching the stream that has really bad quality, then I'm sorry. Bubba Cube says, what method do you use for 2x2? I use CLL and EG1. I also had an OLL skip, but I locked up a lot of my JPerm. Snap, plus 2. 2.07 plus 2. And sub 2, 195. Can somebody in the chat tell me if the stream looks like really low quality for them? Because it does on my computer. BuildCube says, how many algorithms do you learn on 2x2? For the method that I use, I've learned around 80. .75. Charlie Charlie says, hi, welcome to stream. BuildCube says, I have good quality. Okay, yeah, the stream looks really low quality on my computer. .73. No, wait, no, not a plus 2. .86. It's a great day for a great idea, says Andy. I've subbed on my other accounts that technically you still have 925 subs. Was that the new sub? Because if it was, thanks still, because new sub is nice. Louise says, hi, welcome to the stream. And RoboCube says, I use Ortega. Nice. And learning EG1 and CLL it may seem like you just learn 40 algs to get like half a second faster, but it does actually make a pretty big difference. 3.76. Small Fortune Racing says, yo, A-Dog, what's up? Not much. I'm just cubing. Charlie says, so CLL and EG1, yeah. It's a great day for great idea, says it's high quality. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it looks better quality now on my computer. Small Fortune Racing says, why are you ignoring me? I read your comment. .86. Josh Keeper says, hi, welcome to the stream. And I didn't even start the timer. .39. .93. And 334. I think I might know this TCLO. Charlie says, so PBLL if you get EG2 and CLL and EG1. I don't know what PBLL is. And I know CLL and EG1, yeah. Okay. I know this case. There. 2.37. That's the first time I've gotten to use it in a solve. Josh the Cuber says, Andy, is Stardust good because I'm shipping from America to South Africa and isn't hard to get lube? Stardust is good for speeding up your cube, but it doesn't last long. If you want a lube from Speedcube Shop that speeds up your cube, I prefer Lunar because it lasts longer. It's a good idea. It's a great day for great ideas. It says, do you have a Mouse cube? I have the Waylong and I have the RS, but it broke. 2.84. Charlie says it's the last step of Ortega after Olo. Okay, yeah, I thought that's what you meant. So, yeah, I do know PBO. I think you mean, like, if you get... I just completely messed up. If you get, like, if you still have your side and then Olo skip. Yeah. $2.44. Small Fortune Racing says, has your dog eaten any of your cubes lately? No. Not in the last year. It's a great day for good ideas. Says, I have the Maylong. It sounds weird, but it doesn't have magnets. Nice. I have the Waylong. It's my main. I think it's pretty good. Bubba Cube says, try this 2x2 scramble. Okay, I'll try it after this solve. And 302. Bubba, oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna try this scramble. Okay. Oh man, +2. And thanks to whoever liked the stream. I'm gonna try it again. Okay. Okay, I think I'm just gonna keep on +2ing. Adam McKin says, hi again, you still remember me, right? Yeah, you want some previous streams. It's a good day for good ideas. Says, do you have any of the fruit cubes? I do have the banana cube, but it's broken. $3.39. Justin Cooper says, if you ever get the Mighty Super Wailing V2, never wipe the lube out. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get that cube though. But thanks for the heads up. Bubba Cube says he scrambled it wrong. Oh, okay, I'll try it again. And I locked up, and I didn't do a double flick. 0.85. It's a good day for good ideas. Says, I have the Fangson Megaminx. Do you have one? No, I don't have the Fangson Megaminx. I'm in the GAN one. Adam again says, why do you have boxes under your laptop? I have them to hold up my laptop. $3.71. $3.05. And that was pretty bad, 403. Limitless Lens 10 says, hi, welcome to the stream, and thanks for like the stream. Billcube says, no, when you do this scramble, it needs to be solved. Okay, the font is pretty small on my computer. Oh yeah, it solved it. It's a good day for good idea. Says, I got a Fangson Megaminx from a clothing website, I don't know how. I have something kind of similar to that, like that story thing. One time, I was at a Barnes & Noble, and then they had a Meffert's Pyraminx. And I think they had some other cubes. Limitless Lens 10 says, this is sad edits from the last live stream. Yeah, I remember you. $3.35. $3.18. It's a good day for great ideas. Says, I literally got a Z-Twist and a Fangson 4x4 from from the same website. I don't know what a Z-twist is. $2.47. BubbaCube says, I have 51,000 views on one of my shorts. Well, that's more popular, or that's more views than one of my most popular short. $5.32. $2.89. Is a good day for good idea. Says a Z-twist is a 3x3, but it's twisted. You can look it up. I'm gonna look it up on the cubicle. I'm gonna see if it's on there. My computer's probably gonna freeze though. It does that a lot. I will scramble this cube. Oh, here, it worked. And new, wait, no, it's not under new arrivals. I'm gonna see if they have the Rubik's timer though. Because, oh, they do. Okay, I plan on getting that for my live streams, so that way, I can show my times and stuff. So, Z-twist. And, Justin says, why do you get more views from shorts? I think it's because sometimes people just scroll for hours. Yeah. 5.14, that's pretty bad. Limitless Limbs 10 says, this is Game 251 and Elite. Yeah, this is. It's a good day for great ideas says, I saw the Rubik's timer on a Soup to Me video. Yeah, I want it so that way I can, like, I don't have to say my times and then, if I forget to say a time or something, then the viewers can see it. But the mini display was like $50, which I thought it would be less. Justin Commissions, what is your best lube? If you mean my favorite lube, I'd probably say FZ Rush or FZ Calm. But my best lube, I don't know what the standards are for best lubes. It's a great day for great ideas. Says saying one of my videos hit 2,000 views, and then the rest of that I work hard. It gets like 2 views. Limitless 10 says I think Mystic. I've never really tried Mystic. Gamerboy79 says hi. Welcome to the stream, and thanks to whoever just subscribed. So that's another turn on the cube. So I'm gonna do R Prime. BubbaCube says, is that a website with sub count on live on your computer? This is just through my YouTube studio. So that's how I do it. And somebody unsubscribed, so that means I'm gonna undo the turn. $2.49. And I don't know if I said this earlier, but we have 7 likes right now. Thanks to whoever liked the stream. It's a great day for great ideas. Says, yeah, I'm in YouTube right now. I can look at it right now. Thanks. And thanks to whoever just subscribed. So I'm gonna redo the turn. And now we are 73 subscribers away from 1,000. And today's stream is the day 5 of live streaming every day until I hit 1,000 subs. It's just not in the title. And I think somebody's messing with me now by subscribing and unsubscribing. So I'm just gonna leave the turn. $2.39. 2.89. These solves aren't terrible like all the last solves I've been getting. Probably because I did like 20 2x2 solves earlier today. 4.97. It's a great day for a great idea. Says you got Little McDonald's. Yeah, I've been trying to get all the Little McDonald's toys. Limitless Lens 10 says someone spam, sub, and unsub. No thank you. Josh Keeper says, is Lunar and Stardust a good combo? I think it is. $2.84. It's a great day for Grady. He says, I have hard work to do. I'm gonna go soon to edit a video I'm uploading. Well, I hope you finish your video. And I hope it gets tons of views. And that's a pretty bad solve, 539. JC Coder, or JSC something, says, nah bro, I'm already subscribed. Well, thank you for being subscribed, and welcome to the stream. It's a great day for a great idea, says the Little McDonald's thing is cool. Yeah, I think they are pretty cool. My favorite one is either this one or the Little Happy Meal McNugget one. 2.27. It's a good day for a good idea. Says, do you know someone with the Gold Happy Meal? I actually have the Gold Happy Meal myself. So, here's the Gold Happy Meal. And inside, it has cool stickers. So, it's pretty cool. I'll put it right there. JC Cuber says McDonald's was making little Rubik's. I know. I keep on messing up your name. I don't think it's JC Cuber. I'll just say JSC. JSC says McDonald's was making little Rubik's cubes a few years ago. Nice. And 328. And I can one-look this solve. $1.96. It's a good day for Grace DSS. Is that rare? I think it is, but I'm not a 100% McDonald's fantastic. I don't know if it's rare. It was the second one I got. So yeah. I don't know if it's rare or not. JS says it's because it's French. Or you can call me JS, like a lot of people. I always get a lot of viewers on my live streams from France. Well, since you're from France, that does, like, do one thing for a goal of mine on live streams. To get viewers from every continent besides Antarctica. So if you want to, say in chat what country you're from. Limitless Lens 10 says, how do you make thumbnails? I take a picture, and then I put some text on it. $4.04. And 2.9. And 3.39. $3.43. Guys, make sure to subscribe if you're not already, so that way we can solve this cube. And $3.45. Limitless Lens 10 says, you love the cubicle or Speed Shop? I prefer the cubicle, but I like this map more. JS says, yo, can you do it yourself? But the chat tells the moves. I have a 2x2. Oh, I have a 2x2, but it's holding up my tripod. I can go get another one. I might do a 2x2 solve instead, because I'm not getting that many subs. So maybe. It's a great day for good ideas. Says, oh, he's talking to someone else. Or she, I don't know. Josh Cooper says, I just hit 10 subscribers. Good job. Limitless 10 says, me too. Good job on hitting 10 subscribers. $3.66. $3.07. Limitless Lens 10 says, I have 62 subscribers. Good job. And GamerBoy79 says, do you have the MGC 2x2? I do have the MGC 2x2. And thanks to whoever just subscribed. So that's another turn on the cube. So, since I would do like S2 here to solve the cross, but that would be considered 2 moves by the WCA. So I'm going to do F2. And my next turn will be B2 to finish the cross. And Bubba Cube says, where's Gaming Toilet? I don't know. Gamer Boy says, I have like 60,000 subscribers. Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot more than I have. And somebody just unsubscribed, but if I keep on getting subscribers and losing them, then I'm just going to leave the turn. It's a good day for good ideas. Says, do you have the Rubik's Perplexus cube? It's kind of old. No, I don't. I don't think. Well, wait. It's like a perplexus maze. Yeah, I think I do have that. Limitless Lens 10 says, what the good Megaminx I can buy? I think a good Megaminx. I know the Yoo-Hoo Megaminx is good. But I don't really like it. And I've heard the Diane one is good, but I don't have that one. Just Cooper says, do you like Moyu again? I prefer Moyu more. And Gamerboy says, can you do a few MGC 2x2 solves? Yeah, I'll just have to go grab it really quick. So here's my MGC 2x2. Yeah, just a normal MGC 2x2. And thanks to whoever just subscribed. Ali says, turn, bro, I just subscribed. Yeah, the next turn I'm going to do is a B2 to finish my yellow cross. And we just unsubscribed. But if I keep on getting subs and losing them, then I'm just going to leave the turn. But I am one closer to 1,000, so I'm going to do that now. Limitless 10 says, okay, thanks you, bro. You're welcome. I don't know if I scrambled this with that scramble. So, it's a great day for good. Oh, he's second to someone else. And it's a great day for good ideas. Says 930. Yeah, I'm only 2 away now because somebody unsubscribed. And Ali says, oh, okay. And Charlie says, hi, welcome to the stream. And JS says, how old are you? I don't remember, like, I think another time on a stream, I said I don't prefer to answer that. I don't know why. And 1.99. And it's a good day for good ideas. Says, do you have the Rubik's keychain 3x1x1? I don't have the Rubik's brand one, but I do have a 1 by, or whatever it is. And 3.78. Snap. 354 plus 2. It's a great day for good ideas. Says, what is the hippo watermark thing? It's on your computer. if you mean like the thing in the bottom right corner, that's just my watermark for my videos. And if you mean the thing, like, I don't know if you can see where my mouse is, but like on my actual computer screen, that's my background for CubeDisk. Because one day I just needed a background. And we did just get another sub, but that means I've done 5 turns. I don't know how many turns I've done. Elise says, "Are you 14?" I'm not 14. Limitless says, "Good night. See you in the next stream." Okay, see you later. JSC says, "Okay, it's alright. You don't want to tell your age. I wouldn't want to." Okay, I'm glad that you understand. It's okay if a good idea says, yeah, I saw both. I think you mean the, like, watermark hippo things and stuff. Yeah. And Dad Ew says, message rejected. JS says, yo, Jace. I don't know if there's somebody in the chat named Jace, but yeah. Or I don't know if you meant another word like race or something. Just curious says, have you ever had a special cube set up by the cubicle? Yeah, I have. This cube is set up by the cubicle, but the lube's all worn out now. And my main 3x3 is too. But the lube's all worn out now. So I'm gonna switch back to my GAN 2x2. And 3.13. And 4.45. JS says, oh no, I didn't mean Jace, I meant have. Okay. JS says, yo, have you tried some unofficial events? I have tried some unofficial events before, like FTO and 2x2 blindfolded. That's really it. Dust Cuber says nice. Yeah, I think the cubicle does a pretty good job setting up cubes. $4.08. Soul Reaper says, yo, welcome to the stream. Soul Reaper says, do you have GAN 11M? I do have one GAN 11. It's the GAN 11 Air, but I don't have the GAN 11M specifically. It's okay to forget idea says, who is on the cube cover? I don't see a cube cover anywhere. JS says, want to try 2x2 one-handed? I have done some 2x2 one-handed before. Game Boy says, what's your average for 3x3? I average around 12 seconds. It's okay to forget ideas says, or the profile picture. If you mean for my channel, then the person on the profile picture is me. From like 2 years ago. Soul Reaper says, what is your average? On 2x2, I average around like 3.3 seconds. My average fire right now is 3.46. And 446. That's pretty bad. Also, I've like completely lost count of the turns that I have to undo for the cube because of lost subs. But I do have to put back one card for the sub count thing. So I have 73 subs left until 1,000. $3.52. JS says, oh, and out of the 17 events, how many of them did you ever try? I have done, well, the ones that I've ever tried before are 2x2, 3x3, or 2x2 through 7x7. All the side events, like Mega Mix, Clock, Pyramid, Cube, and Square One. One-handed, and 3 blind. And FMC, but that's it. I haven't done 4 blind, 5 blind, and multi-blind. I haven't tried them at least. Is it great if a great idea says, besides cubing, what do you do? I make YouTube videos. That's really it. Josh the Cuber says, what is your best official 3x3 solve? My PR single is 8.55. And thanks to whoever just subscribed. So I've just completely lost count of turns that I have to undo and stuff. So I am gonna just do another turn. And I did an R prime to set up an F2 up here. Soul Reaper says, what do you think is a loose and smooth setting for a GAN 11? I guess I didn't make myself. Well, I guess like I said like I have a GAN 11, but it's not the GAN 11M. I don't know. I haven't used my GAN 11 Air in a while because it's not very good. So I don't think I have an answer to your question. JS, and I just got another subscriber, so I'm gonna do another turn. And I'm gonna do U to set up an F2 upper a little more. JS says, what's the best event that should be added on the WCA? I don't know. I don't really think an event should be added, but if I had to choose one, I'd probably say I'll just say FTO. And it's a good day for great ideas, so sometimes I play video games. Nice. Bubba Cube says, do you have a GAN 13 maglev? I don't have any of the GAN numbered cubes besides a GAN 11 Air. It's a great day for great ideas. You do remember me from the 900 sub stream. I didn't remember exactly that you were on the 900 subscriber stream, but I do remember you from other streams. 275. And I guess I can get rid of this thing now. And thanks to whoever liked the stream. So Reaper says, which cube are you currently using for 3x3? I'm using the WRM V9 right now. I really like it. Some name in another language that I can't pronounce says that wallpaper is fire. Thanks a lot. It's a good day for good day. Oh, he's talking to JS. And thanks to whoever just subscribed. So I think I actually got 2 subs, so I'm gonna do 2 turns. I did an R2 and a U. AMEA says, what do you average in 3x3? I average around 12 seconds. Josh Cuber, oh, he's talking to someone else. The name in the other language that I can't pronounce says, is average 30 seconds trash? No, that's really good. Really, if you can even solve a cube, that's good. Because, like, if somebody sees a person solve it in, 3 minutes, they'll still be very, amazed. And if they see someone solve it in 6 seconds, they'll still be very amazed. 336. MBA says sub 11. Oh, I don't know if I answered your question. I average like 12 seconds. If you're saying you're sub 11, then you're faster than me. MEA says, what is your 2x2 main? It's this one, it's the GAN 251 Elite. And we got our subscriber, so I'm gonna do R prime to finish my first F2 up there. And then, the name in the other language that I can't pronounce is Subworld Record When. I don't know. And Soul Reaper says 3 minutes of Soul Reaper. I'm not gonna read that part. 3 minutes of something that is too long. I don't really know what you're talking about. It's a great day for great ideas says, I was only in 900 streams. Any other stream I wasn't chatting. Nice. MEA says, my main for 2x2 is the Waypoint D5. I don't have that cube. Sober says, I mean it, like, no offense. I don't even know what you're, like, talking about. I don't know what... Yeah. So, 4.02. Guys, make sure if you haven't, you like the stream, because we're only 1 like away from, 10 likes. And 2.69. It's a good day for good ideas. It's 931. Yeah, I have to get rid of some of these cards now. 3 of them, actually. And thanks to whoever liked the stream. So, Amier says, can we race? If you want to. My 2x2 or my 3x3 is kind of holding up my tripod right now, a little. So, oh yeah, in 2x2, yeah. Just type your time in chat after I finish my solve. 3.79. Amier says, I don't even know if that's how you pronounce your name. And I don't know if I said this, but thanks to whoever was the 10th like on the stream. Amier says, share Scramble. I'll share a few of them, because then every time I have to go here, and then I have to do that, and then do that, and then I have to go back here and put my live subscriber count back up. I don't even know if I scrambled this correctly, but I probably won't do it for the whole stream. JS says I average 3 to 3.5 and 2x2. Yeah, that's around the same where I average. Or that's like about where I average. 3.17. $268. It's a good day for good ideas. Says, why is there bot comments that say keeping with Andy? If you're talking about like the orange thing, because you might be able to see it like on my computer screen through the live stream camera or through my phone camera, it lights up orange whenever anyone says at keeping with Andy. The person's username that I don't know how to pronounce says, my main 3x3 is Moyus WRM V12 Wagner Signature Limited Edition EV. Nice. Little Cube says 7.04. I think that was on a 2x2 solve. Good job. JS says I'm not solving just so that you know. Okay. And Soul Reaper says my main is 3x3 GAN 11 and Pro. Nice. I've never tried that cube before. And 6.15. It's a good day for great ideas says, yeah, but there's random algs that you didn't type just now. Oh, if you mean the thing that, like, has yellow on the Cubing with Andy username, yeah, that was me that typed it in the chat. That wasn't a bot. 398. JS says, oh, I've had a GAN 11 M Pro, but now it's old and badly set up, so it's even worse than a Rubik's brand. Oh, snap. $4.36. It's a great day for great ideas. I didn't see you doing it though. I did. I just did it really fast because I copy and pasted it. BubbleCube says I got 7.04 on 2x2 Scramble in chat. Good job. I don't remember what I got. JS says, but now I have 2 good cubes, so nice. Good job. The person's username that I don't know how to pronounce, could you please help me by telling me how to say it? 6.942 seconds on 2x2 chat. Nice. Good job. And I always do the wrong alg in that case. Or when I have that case. So I got a 6.5. It's a good day for great ideas. Says my best for 2x2 is like 4 or 8 seconds. I forgot. Good job on the 4 or 8 seconds. I just did a random alg. And 6.2. Cat Perm says hi. Welcome to the stream. And thanks to whoever liked the stream. JS says I'm Team Moyu. Good job. And Soul Reaper says, I don't know if you're talking to JS, but my main 3x3 is the Waylon V9. And thanks to whoever just subscribed. So that means I'm not going to forget the cards this time. Because I have been. So now we need 68 more subscribers. And I'm going to do one turn on this cube. I think I'm going to do an R. Gamer Boy says, can we do some 2x2 or some Pyraminx, please? Yeah, I'll do some Pyraminx. Josh Cuber says, because I'm in South Africa, it cost me $89, so ship lube to me. Nice. If you're telling me to ship lube to you, I don't think I can. And the person's username that's in Russian or Ukrainian or something, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a good if a great idea says, what do you watch? J-Perm Soup Timmy, JR Cuber, Elite Cuber, ST Cuber. I watch, out of those, I mainly watch Soup Timmy and Tingman. Somebody just unsubscribed, so I'm just gonna leave it, because I don't know if they're just subscribing and unsubbing. Person's username that I still don't know how to pronounce says, what? It's the cube that's holding cards. This is the Solar S3M. It's just some random budget cube. So I'm gonna do some Pyraminx now. And I'm still on 2x2. The person's username that I don't know how to pronounce says, I am not Cuber. Well, even if you're not Cuber, or a Cuber, then welcome to the stream. And 2.76. Guys, I'm almost at my peak concurrent of viewers ever on a live stream. I'm almost tying it. I have 15 viewers right now. My peak is 16. Bubba Cube says you pronounce is like, I don't even want to try that because I think I'm going to mess it up. My first Pyraminx solve was a 2. I don't know how, oh, it was like a really easy scramble. JS says, wow, that's fast, thanks. And I think I can win like this solve. And I did. I got 2.51. I don't know why I'm getting such good 2x2 times, or Pyraminx times. I've got a Pyraminx a 2x2 twice now. And this solve isn't going to be that good. I didn't even stop the timer. 698. Bubba Cube says, do you have a force cube? I have 6 force cubes. And then another cube that's kind of like a force cube. It's a great day for great ideas. He says, bruh, I found a $5 Pyraminx at Pop Shelf and it's kind of slow. Well, I think finding a cube anywhere that's not cube related is pretty cool. And I did the wrong log. 6.53. JS says, bruh, it was a +2. One of my solves. I guess I didn't see that. It's a good day for good ideas. Says, also my best for Pyraminx is like 55 seconds. That's trash. LOL. My best is 1.12. Which is really good for me. Also, guys, make sure you like the stream if you haven't already. And after the stream, I have a new video that I posted a few days ago. Oh, wait, no, yesterday. So make sure you check that out after the stream. Soul Reaper says you have 4x4. Yeah, I do. I have a 4x4. Josh Keeper says his second Pyraminx. We'll just keep practicing. And it's a great day for good idea. Says, I also have like a 1980s Pyraminx. Whoa, that's older than me. I thought I had an L40, but I didn't. And I didn't even start the timer. And yeah. I thought there was a new chat message, but there wasn't. And also, we did lose that sub earlier, so I don't think that person is resubscribing. And thanks to whoever liked the stream. So I'm going to put this back because the person didn't resubscribe. And then I'm going to do my next turn. And I don't even know. Oh, I remember what I was trying to do. I'm going to do a U prime. Oh, wait, no. I don't do a new turn. I undo a turn. So, yeah. Bubba Cube says, I don't like Pyraminx. I used to hate Pyraminx, but then, in, like, almost a year ago, I was like, I should practice Pyraminx and then get really good at it. And I think it was worth it. And 4 seconds exactly. And 4.28 seconds. Cool Time Beyblade says you should open a restaurant. I don't know what food I would serve. I can't really cook anything. And 5.78. That was a pretty bad solve. And we did just lose another subscriber. So I don't know if that person's just trying to be absolutely hilarious and just subscribe and then unsubscribe, or unsub and then resub. But yeah, so I'm not gonna put the 70 card back and undo a turn yet. I don't even know what my last turn was. It was probably an R or R prime or something. Bubba Cube says, I don't understand how people solve it so fast. I mean, Pyraminx. I don't understand how I can get faster. And we did just get 2 new subscribers. So I'm going to update this. So 68 left. And that is 1 more than we had earlier. So I'm going to undo the turn that I had to undo. And then do another turn. And we just got another subscriber. So I'm going to do a turn and then get rid of this. So now we're at 67 subscribers away from 1,000. Hopefully YouTube doesn't think all these new subs are bots and takes them away. Gamerboy says leave the cooking for the parents. Laughing emoji, and 2 more laughing emojis. Nice. It's okay. Great ideas is talking to Bubba Cubes. Twix in the Hood says, do you like cats? They're okay. I like dogs more. Josh Cuber says, are you sponsored? I'm not sponsored. And thanks to whoever just subscribed. So I'm going to do another turn now. And I'm going to do a U prime. And that means that now I'm 66 subscribers away from 1,000. HK Entertainment says, where are you from? I'm from the United States. And It's a Good Day for Great Idea says, your best Pyraminx solve is 1 second. Yeah, it's really fast for me. I almost never get, like, sub 2.5s. I even, like, rarely get sub 3s. That was definitely not sub 3, 6.92. Guys, I'm only 1 viewer away from having my peak amount of viewers on a live stream. And 3.9. Pretty good. No, not 3.9, 3.9. And we just got 2 new subscribers. So YouTube will probably think all these people are bots and then take away all of the new subscribers but 1. So I'm going to do RU2 as my next 2 moves. And then I'm at 64 now. Oh wait, that's all my cards gone. So I guess I've gotten more subscribers than I have for cards. But guys, make sure you like the stream if you subscribe so that way YouTube doesn't think you're a bot. And then take your subscription away, and that way I won't be sad. It's a Good Day for Great Idea says, the word record is literally milliseconds, like how? I don't even know. And this is a really easy scramble. And I messed it up. 5.74. And, It's a Good Day for Great Idea says your peak viewers. Yeah, we're at 17 viewers now, but we just lost 2. The person, whose username I still can't pronounce says, I don't hang out moderator. Yes, don't do it because a guy will mute every single chatter. Yeah, that's why I don't do it, because moderators can have some serious power. Bubba Cube says, I subbed to you from my other account. Thanks a lot. And thanks to whoever just liked the stream. And I probably missed saying thank you to a bunch of people who liked the stream. So, thank you to everyone who's liked the stream. $7.45. I'm gonna close this random notification thing. Twix into Hood says, do you play games? I don't play games. I just make videos and solve cubes. It's a great day for great ideas, says Bible. Nice. And thank you to whoever just subscribed. So the next turn I'm gonna do is R Prime. Also, guys, make sure to like the stream so that way YouTube doesn't think everyone's bots. And if you want to, go check out my latest video at the end of this live stream. I uploaded it yesterday. So, yeah. It's different types of cubers at cubing competitions. And we did just get another sub, so I'm going to do L. Bubba Cube says, how to be sub 20 on Pyraminx. Nice. Maybe I'll make a sub 20 Pyraminx tutorial. Soul Reaper says, how can I be faster with 3x3? I'm getting around 39-second averages. Well, if you don't know CFOP yet, then definitely learn that. Just like beginner CFOP. And then after you learn that, two-look, OLL, and PLL. And if you already know all those things, then make sure your F2L is good. And that could have been a lot better, 387. And somebody unsubscribed, but I don't know if they're gonna resubscribe or not. So I'm not gonna undo the turn yet. Because I undo the turn when somebody unsubscribes. The person's username, who I still can't pronounce, says, I learned for OLL and PLO, what's next? That's exactly where I am. I know for OLL and PLO. I'm trying to work on my F2L look ahead and planning more and inspection. So maybe that can be what's next for you. And 5.67. Bubba Cube says, how to be sub 20 on Pyraminx? I don't understand. Oh, you're asking how to be sub 20. I think learn the beginner's method, get a good Pyraminx, and practice. Justin Cube says, how can I get faster at average 15? If you mean on Pyraminx, then I have a video with like some quick tips, but I'll just say some here. Make sure you're using a good cube. Make sure that you're planning how to solve your centers and inspection. Oh, 3x3, okay. Focus on look ahead. I don't really know what else to say. And if you don't know for OLL and PLO yet, definitely learn those. .82. Bubba Cube says, OMG, I have 150 XP. Congratulations. Gamer Boy says, average 1 minute and 50 seconds for 4x4. How can I improve? Make sure that even if you're just turning really slowly, make sure that you're looking ahead during your edge pairing. 5.8. The person's username, who I still can't pronounce, please help me pronounce it, says, where is 3x3 solve? Okay, I'll do a 3x3 solve, but my 3x3, my main one is holding up my tripod, so I'll just do it on this cue. and 11.91 plus 2. And I think that might be it for today's stream. So I got like 13 subs. That's a lot closer to 1,000 now. So this was day 5 of live streaming until 1,000 subscribers. So congratulations to the top fans. BobaCube's winning with 150 XP, and then there's a lot of people who tied for 75 XP, and I really don't want to read all those. But yeah. So thanks to everyone who liked the stream and stuff, and subscribed. So if you haven't, make sure you subscribe and like the stream and watch my latest video, 10 different types of cubers at cubing competitions. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 6 of, and thanks to whoever just liked the stream, and thanks to whoever just liked the stream again. Day 6 of live streaming every day until 1,000 subscribers, but I might continue this little series thing, so I'm not going to touch this cube at all. I'm not going to turn it. HK Entertainment says, don't end. Wait. And thanks to whoever just subscribed, so I'm going to do another turn. And I'm going to do U Prime. So HK Entertainment says, wait. Okay, I'll wait a second. I'll do some 2x2. HK Entertainment says, I have sub. Okay, and Hamza. So thank you both for subscribing. So that's 2 more subs. So once I see it update, you guys can't really see it though. Once I see it update, I'll do it. So yeah, I don't want to just sit here and do nothing when there's 11 people watching. So I guess I will just do some more 2x2. I guess that was kind of a false alarm. So yeah, I don't know why I said I was going to end streaming and then I'm starting again. So I guess I'm going to continue streaming and not end the stream. And thanks to whoever just subscribed, so that's another turn on the cube. So I'll do L. And I think that was Hamza. And HK Entertainment says, let me subscribe to you from my other accounts. Well, that's going to be a lot of turns. Josh Keeper says, it is 9 o'clock for me. If it's PM, then nice. If it's AM, then nice. The person's username who I probably said incorrectly says, I'm not Hamza, not Hamza. Okay. Well, I don't really know how to pronounce your name still. So I'm sorry for, pronouncing your name wrong. 5.05. I say this at the, near the end of most of my streams. I'll end the stream once I get a sub 2 average on 2x2, or a sub 3 average. Snap. 508 plus 2. Bill Keep says you only have 1 like. If me on the stream, I have 16 likes. And I did have 17, but then somebody unliked. Probably because I said I was going to end streaming. And then I didn't. And I stopped the timer early. So this average 5 is definitely not going to be sub 3. And 3.3. Guys, make sure to like the stream if you haven't already, because we are 4 likes away from 20 likes. 3.18. Josh Keeper says, do you like Marvel? I don't dislike or really like Marvel. I just think it's okay. That could have been sub 3, 5.1. And 4.9. So I don't think I'm gonna get a sub 2 average or sub 3 average anytime soon. Justice Keeper says I averaged 6 on 2x2. Good job. And thanks to whoever just subscribed. So that's another turn on the cube. And I've said this a lot, but I probably think YouTube is going to remove a bunch of these people because it's going to think they're all bots. So make sure you like the stream and go watch more of my videos after. The person's username, who I still can't pronounce, is I average 10 on 2x2. Nice. And BubbaCube says, how many languages do you speak? I'm only fluent in one language, but I know a lot of Spanish and a lot of Italian. Josh Cooper says, what do you average on 2x2? I average about 3 seconds, like 3 to 3.5, but I'm not averaging that now. And 3.26. And thanks to whoever just subscribed. And so I'm going to do an R. And 3.37. BubbaCube says, I speak 3 languages. Well, that's more than I can speak. What languages are they? And this is going to be a J-perm. On my... And 2.14. So, HK Reacts is HK subbed. I think that's HK's Entertainment other account thing. But thank you for subscribing. So that's another turn. And I'm going to do YouTube. Josh Keeper says, wow, I speak 2 languages. Whoa. What languages are they? The person's username, who I still can't pronounce this, that look ahead is insane. It was just like a 3-move piece, like 3 moves to insert a piece. And then it was just like doing RU2 R prime on a 2x2, but then 2 pieces would be swapped. So it was really just a 1 look. BubbaCube says Russian, Ukraine, and English. Well, I don't know any words in Russian or Ukraine. Snap. 459 plus 2. I can't really get any solves over like 3 seconds now, because then they'll be counting. And I did the wrong ad. 409. Josh Giver says Africans in English. I didn't know Africans was a language. But you learn something new every day. $364. BubbaCube says Russian and Ukraine are very similar. Yeah, I would assume that because they border each other and they're right next to each other. So this is a pretty easy scramble. Oh, I can one like this. I messed up, and it was a really easy solution. So what I noticed was on orange there's a 1-move side or layer, and then I was able to see that here it would be this. So yeah, I'm trying to type in my time, but keep this being really laggy. 640. H Cool says HK subbed again. Okay, once I see the live sub count update, yeah, there it is. So I'll do my other turn, R prime. And that Cupid guy says, do another turn for me. If you subscribe, then I'll do the turn. And if you unsubscribe after you subscribe, I'll undo the turn. So I still haven't gotten the sub 3 average yet on 2x2. That Cubic guy says, or the Cubic guy says I did sub. Okay, well I did see one thing update, but I'll do a U2. BubbaCube says, and I watch YouTube videos only in Russian and English languages. I think it is pretty useful to speak English if you're not from an English-speaking country. When watching YouTube videos, because then, like, I know live streams can't be auto-dubbed. Yeah. And I just got 2 new subs, so I'm gonna do 2 new moves. And also, guys, if you did subscribe, make sure to like the stream, and then go watch one of my other videos after the stream, so that way YouTube doesn't think you're a bot, and then I lose all my subs, and then I'm really sad. and 341. This is going to take a long time to get the average. And 7.9. Josh Gieber says Africans. Sorry. I probably said that wrong. It's okay. And Smart Buy says HK again sub. Thanks. Once I see the live sub count update, I'll do the turn on the cube. My recognition is really slow right now. But obviously no excuses. I just need to be better at 2x2. 3.71. And 2.8 plus 2. That cubic guy says your PV is 0.45, mine is 0.44, lol. Whoa. Mine was a 5 mover. So, and good job on beating me. Josh Cooper says, I just got 100 XP. Good job. And hopefully I can get a sub 3 2x2 average before I die, because I don't think I'm going to get it soon. And there, a 2.71. Bubba Cube says English is the most used language. Yeah. The cubic guy says mine's a 4 mover. This is the scramble. I'll try it on another 2x2. I got 0.58. And thanks to whoever just liked the stream. JS says, yo, I left some time. Are you doing 2x2? Yeah, I was gonna end the stream, and then somebody was like, no, please don't end the stream. And then I had, like, a bunch more viewers. So I decided to keep streaming. The guy whose name I still can't pronounce says, mine's a 1 mover. Good job. And Smurf says, just sub, thanks. I'm gonna do another move on the cube. R prime. Winsy says, yo guys, the South African is back after a whole week. Welcome back, or welcome to the stream. I'm just trying to get a sub 3 average. And that's gonna help, 1.69. And we did just get a new sub, so I'm gonna do a U. Also guys, if you subscribe, make sure to hit the like button and watch one of my videos so that way YouTube doesn't think you're a bot. And then I lose all my subs and then I'm sad. Because one time I gained like 50 subs in a live stream. And then, yeah. YouTube got rid of a bunch of them. And 323. So I have a 3.05 average of 5. The person's username who I still can't pronounce says, try sliding, it makes the time better somehow. That's cheating though. And thanks to whoever liked and subscribed, so I'm gonna do another turn. I did a B, which, and thanks to whoever liked the stream, I'm only 1 like away from 20 likes. So, in that situation, I would have rotated, but I didn't. Justin Cooper says, oh, he's stuck in Wincy. Okay. I think I mis-scrambled this. I need to get faster than a 2.71 to get the average. And 244. And I got a 2.96 average of 5. WS says, no, you should have done FU to F prime to orient the edges. Oh, snap. I don't know how to orient edges and stuff. It's a great idea for great ideas, says K, I'm back. Welcome back to the stream. I didn't know you left. But I did get the sub 3 2x2 average. So I think that's gonna be it for today's stream. Yeah. So tomorrow, day 6 of live streaming every day until I hit 1,000 subs. I'll probably Well, I'm gonna keep this cube in the same orientation thing and stuff. It's okay if a great idea says don't end. I was gonna end earlier, but then I didn't. So yeah. But I'm gonna stream tomorrow. So yeah, make sure you guys like the stream, subscribe, and watch my latest video. That Cubic Guy says tomorrow same time, probably around the same time, maybe a little later. I don't know. Okay, guys. Well, I know some people are saying like bye, and some people are like no, but I'll see you guys tomorrow because I've been live streaming for an hour and 15 minutes. Bye. And also, thank you to everyone who liked.